Check, check, check. What is your biggest fear? And I'll give you a moment to think about it. Because some people think that their biggest fear is spiders or going to war or they got like social anxiety. Everybody thinks that they have like these fears. Maybe you fear snakes or you fear whatever. But I would like to think and I would like to share the thought from my observations of life. And what I think everybody's afraid of is love. That's what you're most afraid of. Love. And the reason why I say that is because we usually reserve love for people that we describe as special to us or people that we're related to or people that we're intimate with. But love isn't something that has to be shared in a way where it's only with people that you are familiar with. It's easy to be able to give love because all you have to do is operate in a little bit of empathy. Being able to see the world through that person's eye. And that's why people that are prejudiced or racist towards other groups, these people are people who have like mental disorder. Because all you have to do is see the world through somebody else's eyes and share that energy with that person, and everything that they feel and you think that they feel and they think that you feel goes away. And then you're able to connect on a level that is love. But everybody's so afraid of it. Like when you go to work, your bosses are probably hearing from their bosses about how they're not doing good enough. So then they'll come to you and talk about how you're not doing good enough because everybody's not making everybody look better or do good enough. And then if you do well, then what they'll do is give you a gift card for $20 or $50. But the everyday ability to operate in love, it gets demolished. And the only reason why it gets demolished is because everybody's afraid to love. Everybody's afraid to operate on a level where they can connect with everyone because people are afraid to connect with other people, people that they don't know. And maybe life has taught them these things. But as somebody who has grown up in a very unconventional way, you learn that when you operate with love, they there will be people who want to take advantage of that and they'll see that as a weakness. But they're no different than the person who's prejudiced towards other people. It's just a mental health issue. And you can't allow the people who aren't operating in love to steal your capacity to give love. Because when you operate in love, you'll find yourself being happy. And there might be disappointments along the way, but for the most part, if you operate in love, you break down everybody's defenses because most people aren't receiving love. And if they do, then it comes with some sort of condition. So your greatest asset is your greatest fear. And if you can overcome the fear of rejection or being taken advantage of, you'll give other people the red carpet to love as well. And that is how you make the world a better place. Some people think by feeding the poor, planting trees, taking care of things that need taken care of. These are forms of love. But the ultimate is to operate in love all the time. And that's scary. And that's everybody's fear. And so when you walk outside of your door, keep in mind that everybody that you're going to see and come in contact with is lacking love. And you yourself are lacking love. And the reason why you're lacking love is because you're afraid to operate in love. It takes nothing to give someone a compliment. It takes nothing to be able to see what somebody's going through in their body language, how they look, the tone of their voice, and to be able to switch that around and use love as a way to make them feel a little more comfortable, which in turn makes you more comfortable. And that is how we make the world a better place. But we're too afraid to love. So whatever you think your biggest fear is, it's not that. Your biggest fear is love. All of our biggest fear is love. And there's a saying that God is love. So maybe we're all afraid of God. And who taught you this fear? What made you come to this conclusion that you should be afraid? And when you speak up for love and you become an outlaw for love, not everybody's going to respond the right way, but somebody's going to see it and somebody's going to notice. And that is what matters the most. That somebody who needed it and that somebody who saw you operate in love, and it gives them the opportunity to go, damn, I could operate in love as well. And I know that in the system that we're in the information age that we're in, it's easy to want to see the negative in everybody. But we're all somebody's child at the end of the day. And unless you're not healthy mentally, you love children, you love puppies, you love kittens. Just because they got a little facial hair or they're voluptuous and they got on makeup, all of these people that you come in contact with are lacking love, genuine love. So this is an opportunity for you to reflect on yourself about your lack of love. And the only way to fill your cup up, and it sounds crazy, is to try to fill other people's cup. The only way to fill your cup up is to try to fill other people's cup. And that in return makes everything so much better. Because as you fill their cup, they start to overflow, your cup gets filled, and now you have even more to give. I once read in a book, it was talking about having a refrigerator of every ingredients that you need to cook up every meal, and it never runs out. And that is how you should operate when it comes to love. And it will be tough at first. And you'll have days where it's not easy, and you probably won't operate in love. But the more days that you do consecutively operate in love, you'll see the depression leave you, the sadness leave you, the aggression leave you. Because when we operate in love, that's how we get closest to God. So stop being afraid of God, and stop being afraid of yourself, and stop being afraid of love. Well, that's all I wanted to talk about. Till the next one, stay suave, stay stupid.